Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy that you're here with me today for the yoga practice. Today's practice is a yin practice that is going to follow all the chakras. So we are going to start at the bottom of the root chakra and then move up with one pose per chakra until the very top. In yin yoga, we are holding every pose for a couple of minutes. And the aim is not to become super flexible. The aim is to find into the pose, to find the right position, and also adjust the breath a little bit. So on a scale from 0 to 10, we are just going to practice an intensity of about 4 to 5. So a yin pose should not hurt. You just find the time to really get into it and stay in the pose for some time. But let's get started and start in a comfortable seated position. You can either choose a block or a cushion to sit on. And then take a moment to arrive in this sacred space. Take a time to just focus on yourself in this moment. You've come here to work on your chakras, either to resolve blockages if there are any, or just to support the chakras and the energy in your body. So we will take a deep breath and start with an Om together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And on the next breath, we will start with the Om. Take a deep inhale and take a moment to feel the Om resonating in your chest and your upper body. Today's practice is about harmonizing our chakras and harmonizing the energy we carry in our body. So let us begin with the root chakra, that is the lowest chakra located right here, and our base, our connection to earth, and responsible for the digestion, for example. We will need one block for the first pose. So just keep it somewhere close by. And first of all, we are going to sit down on the mat. So we take an inhale and slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra to your back. You might want to readjust your shoulders and then bring your heels close to your upper body, and we grab the block and place it under the hips. You can either place it on the first level, or if you wish for a more intense pose, you can place it on the second level. And your hands can be on the side of your body, palms facing upward. And maybe readjust the shoulders again and readjust the neck as well as your heels. Then we will bring the attention to our breath. With every inhale, visualize a red glowing light in your root chakra. Whenever you inhale, the light is glowing a bit brighter, and expanding in your lower body. The red light also gives you a warm and very gentle feeling in your lower body. Feel the warm base that is developing at this moment, and the power of the root chakra. Keep your attention on your breath and on the colorful effect your breath has whenever entering your body. We will stay here now for a few minutes. In case the pose should feel too intense for you at some point, you always have the option to lower down the block by one stage, or vice versa. If you feel very comfortable on a lower stage, you can also try to intensify the pose by lifting up the block for one stage. But then try to find a final position where you're able to rest for a couple of minutes. Once again, bring your focus to your breath and visualize again the very bright red light that is shining now from your root chakra. Your root chakra is now open and activated. Let us take one more breath here. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale, and just keep the energy of the root chakra as it is now. When you're ready, slowly lift up your hips and remove the block underneath, and then lower down your hips to the mat very gently. Stay here for a short moment to feel once again the energy of the root chakra that we've activated now. We will then bring our attention to the second chakra, which is the Sacral Chakra. Bring together your soles of the feet, so your knees are dropping out to the side. In case this does not feel comfortable for you, you might as well place a block or a cushion under your knees if the tension is too strong for you. Otherwise, just harmonize your hips a little bit, that they are facing the same direction, and place your hands, palms facing up, on the side of your body. The Sacral Chakra is associated with the color orange, and it belongs to the water element, as it is also responsible for the bladder and the movements of fluids in our body, as well as the reproductive organs. We bring our attention to the color orange and focus on our breath. As we breathe in, the breath is entering our core and coming down to the Sacral Chakra. With every breath, we are lighting up a bright orange light glowing in our lower body. The orange light also feels warm and energetic, and it's expanding through the entire body. The light is also blending with the red shining light from the root chakra. Let us stay in this wonderful warm energy for a few minutes and turn our focus inward to our breath and the energy moving through our body. Visualize once again the orange light that is shining within your body. As you can see, the Sacral Chakra being activated and energized. Whenever you are ready, you can place your hands on your thighs and slowly support your thighs to bring them back up in a neutral position. From here, we're going to come into a tabletop pose for our next chakra. Place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We are now going to practice pose for the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus is located under our heart, under the bone that is connecting all our ribs. It is associated with the color of yellow and is often connected with the sun. It is the chakra of light and also a very energetic chakra. So from here, lift your left arm and take a deep inhale up. And then exhale, bring your left arm underneath the right arm and place your left shoulder on the mat. You might want to take some small adjustments, and you can also extend the right arm all the way to the front. If you like, you can close your eyes and focus entirely on your breath and on the energy flowing into your body. The solar plexus chakra is the yellow chakra. So once again, visualize the color is now shining in the central part of your upper body and blending with the orange color right below. When you're ready, slowly place your right hand in the initial position and lift up your shoulder and come back to tabletop pose. We'll stay here for a moment and feel the difference between the left hand side and the right hand side. This can be a difference in energy, in color, or just a different feeling that we don't specify any further. So from here, shift your weight to the left arm and inhale up. Lift the right arm and turn it underneath and place the right shoulder on the mat. Maybe take a small adjustment and then extend the left arm to the top. Feel the length in your chest and also the shining yellow light that is expanding more and more through the upper body. The chakras are not only located on the front side of our body, in fact they extend throughout the entire body. So bring your attention also to your back. Feel the length in your back. That gives a lot of space for the yellow color to expand and shine. Slowly bring back your left hand to the initial position. Come back up to tabletop pose. Once again, take a moment to feel the difference. If there is any difference, it is also okay if there is no difference and both sides are in harmony. Focus once again on the yellow light that is blending with the orange and the red light, and they're all shining very brightly through your entire body. So from here, we'll slowly turn around and come to a seated position. And for the next pose, we will need 2 blocks. Next, we are going to work on the heart chakra, which is, no surprise, located right on the heart, and it is associated with the color green. So 1 block we will place behind us, about a length of a hand behind us, and then the second block in a T shape with about 1 hand width distance. So from here, we are slowly going to roll down and find a comfortable and balanced position on the blocks. The second block is here to support our head, so you might have to make some small adjustments before you really find the comfortable and perfect position to rest. You can also lift your hips just a little bit to feel balanced and grounded. Your hands can be on either side of the body, palms facing up. So let us bring our attention to our heart, which is the source of life in our body and the pacemaker for anything we do and any plans we follow. The heart chakra is now being opened and energized as we give it a free way to acquire the energy that is around us and incorporate it into our body. Visualize a bright green light that is thriving from life, from nature, and from a lot of power around us. It is glowing in the upper part of your body and blending with the yellow, orange, and red light that are already shining from within. Your upper body feels light, like a feather, and open to the space around you. Bring back your attention to your breath that is flowing freely, and visualize it as a bright green light entering your body and leaving your body. The heart chakra is now open and activated and energized. So whenever you're ready, you can place your elbows on the side to give you some support to raise back up from this pose. And we stay here for a moment to feel within how the energy might have changed and how the colors affect our body too. We are then going to continue with the throat chakra that is located right here. We will not need any blocks for this chakra, so you can just remove them. And we'll come to lay down on our belly and place our elbows in front of us, hands on the mat, as we come into Sphinx pose. You can adjust the pose by taking your elbows a bit closer to you or by moving them further away, depending on how much you would like to bend back. The throat chakra is associated with our emotions, but also with creativity and literally with speaking out. It's the chakra of the voice as well as the chakra of truth. Very often we need to speak out things to really become aware of the truth. So take a moment to turn inward and think about something that you've wanted to speak out for a long time, but maybe you were held back, or you had a certain fear, or just didn't dare to speak it out. Now visualize that you are speaking out your thought and that it makes you feel better afterwards. The throat chakra is associated with a light blue color that is shining now from your throat into your upper body as well as into your head. Visualize the breath that is coming in, light blue breath entering your mouth and then expanding through your throat. Blue is a very clear color. It gives you clarity. It's very bright. And it gives you truth about things you are not sure of. Visualize once again all the colors that we've been going through, starting from the root chakra in a bright red, moving on to the sacral chakra in orange, to the solar plexus in yellow, to the heart chakra in green, and now coming to the throat chakra in light blue. Your throat chakra is now open and energized. Take another moment here and a breath to feel the activation of the throat chakra. Whenever you are ready, you can come out of the pose. Place your hands on the side of your body and slowly lift yourself up to your tabletop position. We'll now continue in child's pose. So you can either keep your knees together, or you have the option to place your knees on the side and move back first of all. Then you place your forehead on the mat and extend your arms all the way to the front. This chakra is the third eye chakra, associated with the third eye, which is located between our eyes. The third eye is meant to see things that we don't necessarily have to see visually, but things we feel, maybe with a certain type of clairvoyance, but also emotionally, or in spheres that are not always very obvious. The third eye chakra is associated with the color dark blue, which is now glowing from your forehead and lighting your head and lighting your throat, your chest, your shoulders, your belly, your abdomen, and your legs. We'll stay here for a moment and feel the connection we have to the earth and all its life, its people, and all the thoughts around it. Once again, visualize the dark blue color that is lit up with every single breath you take, lighting you the way you want to see where you're going, or to see which path to choose when you're on a crossroad. Whenever you are ready, slowly come out of the pose and come back to a tabletop position. We'll stay here for a moment and feel the connection of all the chakras that we have activated so far, being in one row, in a stable row, extending through our body. Whenever you are ready, come back to a seated position. You can either take a block or a cushion, and we will sit down for our last chakra. As a matter of coincidence, it is associated with the color purple, like my block. We are now going to work on the crown chakra, which is the highest chakra, also in a literal meaning. It is located above our head, and it is the connection to the higher world or to any kind of higher forces. The crown chakra is associated with the color purple, or sometimes also white or silver. We are now bringing our attention to the crown chakra, which is shining brightly in purple from above our head and giving us a safe shell and protection against all negative forces that we have to deal with in our daily life. The crown chakra also connects us with the upper world whenever we need guidance or support that we cannot acquire on earth. So let us visualize this chakra with our breath. Once again, with every inhale, you see a very powerful light glowing, becoming lighter and lighter. And with every exhale, you exhale energies that you no longer need, energies that don't bring you any power, and energies that are associated with anything negative. The crown chakra will give you the thoughts you need, the answers you need, whenever you would like to approach something you have not dealt with before. So once again, start a journey through all the activated chakras, starting from the bottom, the root chakra in red, moving up to the orange sacral chakra, to the yellow solar plexus chakra, to the green heart chakra, further up through the light blue throat chakra, the dark blue third eye chakra, and arriving all the way on top in the crown chakra. Feel the energy that you have in your body now. All the light and the warm feeling that is expanding through all your veins, your nerves, your tissues, and also through your energetic body. Whenever you are ready, slowly come out of the pose and come to a seated position as we prepare for Savasana, our final resting pose. Find a comfortable position with your hips and slowly roll down to the mat. Maybe take some more adjustments and place your arms in a comfortable position too. Bring the attention now to your breath and to any color that comes to your mind at this moment. Feel the balance and the harmony that is in your body right now, and the new energy that you have acquired through this practice. Take a few moments now on your own in Savasana to close this practice. When you're ready, slowly bring back your awareness to your body, to your energy. Maybe you have a color in your mind that you think about and that feels best for you to visualize in this moment. You can gently move your wrists and your ankles, and then whenever you are ready, turn around to the side and stay here for a short moment. You can keep your eyes closed and then slowly come up to a seated position. All your chakras are shining brightly now, as if you had 7 colorful light bulbs being nourished with the energy from your body. We will inhale together for Om to once again energize the chakras and close this practice. So take a deep inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Let it resonate for a few moments. Maybe there is a change in color or a change in energy that you feel. And then bring your hearts together in front of your heart and say thank you to yourself. Thank you to your body for giving you all the energy you need. And thank you for taking the time to work with me today on this practice. And bow forward, bring the hands to our third eye. Namaste.